Azure Gleam. To war. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne, Dmitri labors to bring peace to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. With Edelgard ruling as the Emperor of Adrestia and Claude leading the Leicester Alliance, the three erstwhile schoolmates strike out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. The first tremors of a major upheaval rock the land as Edelgard declares war on the Central Church.
Pardon my lateness, Your Majesty.
Wow. This is the most polite Felix has ever been to Dmitri.
You needn't worry, Felix. I know your duties are many. Though, I'm afraid we could not wait for you to begin the discussion.
This is about the Empire's declaration of war against the Central Church, yes?
Indeed. As you're aware, we have already begun accepting refugees from Garreg Mach. But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Seteth, asking us to protect the higher-ranking members of the Church, including Lady Rhea herself. Of course, we'd only meet this eventuality were Garreg Mach to fall. As it stands, we find ourselves quite literally stuck between the Empire and the Church. I'm not sure how much longer we can remain neutral.
If I might, Your Majesty, troubling as it may be, I believe it prudent for us to reject this proposal from the Church outright. Offering them shelter will only serve to provoke an invasion from the Empire.
I'm with him.
This matter of the Southern Church concerns me as well, but I believe we have more important matters to be fussing over at the moment.
Aren't you guys dealing with a civil war too?
Your counsel is much appreciated, Viscount Elidor, but I assure you, things are not as cut and dry as you make them out to be. The mandate granted to the King of Fargus and all the lords who serve under him is given legitimacy only by the grace of the Church. Are we to renounce the very heart of this kingdom simply because we shudder at the thought of invasion?
Well, clearly, some people don't care about that.
War will always come, at one point or another. And some degree of suffering is purely inevitable. You know this as well as I, Viscount.
You dare speak of suffering, do you? When the blaze of war will not scorch your lands in the north as it does ours?
I would normally agree that those of us from the Northern Territory should hold less sway in this discussion. But if Garreg Mach were to fall, the war fronts would not halt in the west. Your Majesty, what of House Rowe or Galatia, or the others in the south?
Not a word from Count Rowe as it stands. But I did receive a missive from Count Galatia. It read, "My people are not fools enough to rejoice in the surrender of their territories to invaders. There is no morality in turning our backs on the institution at the very foundation of our lives. We must support the Church as they have supported us."
Your Majesty, we owe a great debt to the Central Church for their role in quelling the uprising 2 years ago. To not repay such generosity in kind would risk weakening the trust of your vassals.
Alright, that makes sense.
And if that happens, we might find ourselves right back in the same mess as before. They lack the crest of Blaidd, but there's no small number of nobles who might crawl out of the woodwork claiming royal blood. The kingdom's already seen the turmoil and division such claimants can bring after the death of King Klaus.
But Duke Fraldarius, surely we are better served attempting to head off the very real and imminent war at hand, instead of debating hypothetical unrest.
I don't want my people to suffer the pain of conflict. But does anyone here really think the Empire will simply stop if we appease their every demand? Suppose we do let the Empire take the Archbishop. And suppose we accept this new Southern Church. Then what?
I imagine the Empire plans to install the Bishop of the Southern Church, Count Varley, in Lady Rhea's place. I fear I've heard nothing good concerning either the man himself or his teachings. They purport to be an arm of the Church of Seros, but the Southern Church is nothing more than a mouthpiece for the Empire at large.
In other words, rejecting the Central Church in favor of this new Southern one would be no different from flat-out accepting Imperial rule. It's hard to say just how they would treat our kingdom were such events to unfold, though I imagine it would involve heavy taxation for the express purpose of bleeding Fargus dry and filling the Imperial coffers.
Do you have something to add, Duke Fraldarius?
Not really, no. I was just wondering how long we were planning to continue this tedious charade.
Thank you, Felix. Thank you.
The question's simple. Do we hand over our kingdom and subject ourselves to Imperial rule or not?
I believe the Margrave has been quite clear as to what will happen if we give in to the Empire's demands. We've all been informed of the rapid reformation their region has undergone, many aspects of which I admire, I'm not ashamed to say. But an old, stubborn land like ours isn't suited for such tempestuous change. Radical new freedoms are not what the people of Fargus need right now. They need stability, steady improvement in their daily lives, and real, lasting change can only come from a solid foundation.
Sounds like your Majesty has made up his mind then. Just say the word and we'll leap into action.
Again, this is a very different Felix from the one I know.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus will hereby offer asylum to the Church of Seros. Everyone, sharpen your blades and prepare for the battles ahead. Gustav, Dedue, make to ride at once. Our intentions must be made clear, not only to the Church and the Empire, but to Count Rowe as well, and all the other lords who failed to answer my summons.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Hey, did you hear? Sounds like we're gonna be going to war with the Empire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ever since His Majesty ascended the throne, we've been fighting battle after battle through every corner of Fargus. But I never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with the actual Empire. I'd be nervous if it even felt real.
Motivate? Sympathize?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the war or anything, but I have a weird feeling about this too.
I'm opposed to the war. Why can't we all just be friends?
You uneasy? I didn't even think that was possible. But I suppose you learn something new every day.
Just want to be friends.
I can't help but wonder, though. What happens to Fargus now? I feel like things have been steadily improving lately, but not everyone favors His Majesty as I do.
Yeah, I hear the grumbles too. But there's not a ruler in the world who doesn't have their fair share of critics, right? All I know is we wouldn't be where we are now if not for him. I mean, look at me, saddled with some mysterious power we don't know anything about, and he still chose to put his faith in me.
Aw, Shaz.
It's only right I return the favor in kind. Oh, and speak of the devil.
Am I interrupting something?
No, of course not. Please, allow me to take my leave. Your Majesty, Commander.
So, you heard all that, huh?
Yes, we were talking about you.
More or less. I apologize for the interruption, but there's an urgent matter at hand.
Anything I can do to help?
There is. As you know, we've offered asylum to the Central Church in their efforts to flee the Empire. As such, we are to escort the Archbishop herself to the royal capital at once.
Oh, why, Dimitri, why?
I expect heavy pursuit from the Imperial forces, so I am assembling a team of those I trust most to assist in the mission. Of course, I'll be leading my own regiment into battle, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to accompany me.
What, is that it? I'd be glad to. How are things looking at Garreg Mach while we're on the subject?
Grim. Neither the Knights of Seros nor the monastery ramparts are capable of holding off the Empire's massive military might. I dare say we have precious little time to waste. Prepare to deploy at once.
Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Interesting. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you, more than your title implies, I would imagine.
That reminds me.
Yeesh, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Okay, woo, we have Rodrigue. And Annette has joined you. Okay, we have new equipment. Cool, cool. Alright. Documents, appearance. Items. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh. I don't think I need any of this. Were these always here and I just never noticed? I didn't realize we could get the Creator Sword. Only Byleth and Sothis can wield. Use of Sublime Heaven. Alright. Dual crest stones power this profane blade. Huh. Interesting. And I don't have these already? An Athame. What? Archaic methods. Thalos' weapon of choice. Alright. Calculates damage. Okay. Asclepius. Magic staff. Using ancient technology. Cornelia's preferred weapon. Alright. Damage of magic-based attacks. That could be useful. Restores HP. Alright. Crest of Ernest. Power. Okay, which does critical hit. Oh, this looks interesting. I'm gonna have to explore this later, unless I forget, which is entirely possible. But I kind of want this one, not gonna lie. Increases damage of magic-based attacks. Restores slight amount of HP. Yeah, we're gonna get this. Yes. How many can? Just one. Just one. It's fine. It's fine. Is this Kronya's? Yeah, it is. Okay. Is that all it does? Yeah. Alright. That's good for now. Alright, let's speak to Arval. War is such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast. I don't want to kill the others. Why can't we all just be friends? That's all I want. All I wanted out of Three Hopes was that everybody could be friends. Okay, there's nobody in here. I mean, nobody important.
Seriously? Not good.
So we're meeting up at the Valley of Torment, huh? Ugh, must we? Come on, Sylvain. Complaining about it won't do us any good. Yeah, Sylvain, stop complaining. I'm gonna guess you've never been to ALL. That's the only way you could say that with a straight face. Ask about ALL, chastise Sylvain. Oh, yes.
No way.
Sylvain, it's gonna hurt morale if a general like you goes around griping all the time.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, well, I think an army that forbids its generals from speaking their minds won't be any good either. Sylvain might have a point. No, Ash. Sylvain needs to keep up morale, you know?
What is it?
Hey, Commander, are we really going to do this? If we take in the church, we'll have an honest-to-goodness war on our hands. If you want to leave, now's your chance. I won't stop you, and neither will Dimitri. Aw, come on, don't be like that. We fought together for 2 years now. I'd never abandon you, or the kingdom. Aw, loyalty. We're all about the loyalty in the kingdom. Royal Territories of Faerghus, Book 1. Directory of information on each region within the Holy Kingdom of Faerghus. As it contains no confidential information, it can be viewed and checked out freely. 1180 edition. Blaidd. The king's home domain. The region is largely composed of windswept plains that become a vast snowfield in winter. Its chief economic pillars are lumber and mining. In particular, it boasts the largest silver reserves in all of Fodlan. Interesting. In the southwest stands the 800-year-old Camulus Cathedral. The town that houses it flourishes as a destination for pilgrimages. Alright, cool. Fraldarius, a duchy that is a land of contrasts from east to west. In the east, the Whitehorn Sea provides ample fishing, while the expansive conifer forests in the west provide hunting and lumber. Much grain is produced in the Danu River basin to the south, which is said to be the most fertile land in the northern kingdom. Ifan. Ifan? A duchy known for its apple orchards and the spirits they produce. Its distilled spirits, in particular, have been a favorite of many kings throughout the ages. I didn't realize apple wine was a thing, but okay. Former claimant territory. A former viscounty now under the direct control of the royal family. Karen, a county known for its crafts and glasswork. In particular, the monastery's stained glass windows were fashioned and are maintained by craftsmen from Karen. Erebus, a marquisate, I don't know how to pronounce that word, that has flourished as the monastery's northern gateway. Okay. Duval, a county dotted with holy sites of the Saros religion, such as Lake Totades. This region draws countless believers on pilgrimage. Pryderi, a barony whose salt mines have allowed it to flourish as a long-standing salt producer. Belinus, a viscounty with no notable products. It is said to be where Lugh, the king of lions, first battled alongside his sworn allies. And Brenius, a viscounty with a capital famed for its blades. Interesting. Cool.
Hello there.
I like her outfit. I like it better than the one in Houses. I never imagined we'd all meet again under these circumstances. When I heard that we were aiding the church and there was going to be a war, I couldn't stand idly by. Annie and I rushed to the castle and met up with Ash. We had an audience with Dimitri and begged him to let us fight as well. I studied hard over these past 2 years, you know. I'm certain I'll be able to help. Aiding the church. Okay. Alright. I mean, she didn't want to help Dimitri before. Annette, that is. I missed somebody in here. Oh, hello.
How can I serve?
I've served the church for quite some time, and it's unfathomable that anyone should think it corrupt. Oh, you haven't met Rhea. You have not met Rhea. Both Lady Rhea and... Oh, okay, sure. And Sedith severely punish any who take bribes or commit a crime. But I suppose if someone has already declared their judgment corrupt, then there's nothing I can say to change that. Though I suppose the same thing applies to the Empire if you think about it. Sure.
Hey!
I used to do business at Garreg Mach until I suddenly heard that a war was starting. And so I fled here to the kingdom along with others from the town and monastery. As I understand it, Blaidd, Fraldarius, and Karen territories are all taking in refugees. I'm traveling around to earn a living, but my wife and kid are staying in a port town in Fraldarius. Alright, sure. Oh, okay, it's Gustav here by the gate.
May I speak with you?
I will return to the capital after seeing you all off. We must ensure Ferdiad is well defended in His Majesty's absence.
I have a request.
Please, I ask that you keep His Majesty safe, and my daughter Annette as well. Oh, you're freely admitting to being her father right now. Okay, cool. It's different.
You should hear this.
There's a town beneath Garreg Mach that's home to some outcasts. It's called Abyss. One of my friends lived down there until just recently. They sent me some very eye-opening letters from that place. Alright, but yep. Letter from an Abyss resident. Moved to Burrow Street recently. I've gotten to know the Ashen Wolves class. Apparently they're ex-Academy students who've banded together to form their own house underground. So they're still there? Balthus, Constance, Yuri, Happy. Strange bunch, but they seem alright. Especially Balthus's money. So I'm guessing Balthus lost all his money to this guy. That's why he's happy. A letter written with messy handwriting on stained paper. Okay, so apparently they're still in Abyss. Despite the invasion. A Dusker general. Okay. That's right. I've seen you in the King's conference room before. I serve the leaders of Dusker. I've been sent to aid your expedition. Really? Is this all like everything's forgiven and forgotten?
I'm counting on you.
Many of my subordinates don't speak Fogland's language, so there may be some issues, but I hope we can all work together. All right, cool. Interesting. That's really interesting. Surprise, too. Look forward to that.
May I have a word?
Everyone thinks my marriage was purely political. A kingdom general, okay. They say His Majesty arranged it to weaken the influence of the Western territories. I can see that His Majesty is taking a harsh stance towards the Western lords, including my father, Viscount Mateus. So I can't deny there were political implications when I married into House Gautier. But my wife and I married because we wanted to. I want to make sure everyone knows that. Alright, cool. As long as you're happy. Since the Empire declared war, Fraldarius has been taking in refugees from Garreg Mach as well. Though, as you know, the kingdom barely has enough resources to support its own citizens. It's no simple matter to secure goods and land for extra people. There's been some civil unrest, which has led to a rise in bandit attacks. Practical countermeasures? Sympathize.
Let's see.
In the long run, Felix doesn't want sympathy. In the long run, we can't just focus on subduing the bandits. Maybe if we find a way to give work to the refugees. Though the fastest solution would be to take back Garreg Mach so they can all go home. That would be the best option if we could pull it off, but I doubt the Empire will just give in. Why can't we all just be friends? Oh, that's a lot of blue. That's a lot of blue. I like it though. I like this shade of blue. It's so pretty. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, hey.
Hey, it's been a while, or maybe it hasn't. We did bump into each other in Ferdiad on occasion. Did we? Did we really? So we're going to be at war soon, huh? It honestly hasn't quite hit me yet. Say you feel the same, it'll happen fast. Me neither. It's hard to take in when you're faced with battles this size. But we fought plenty of smaller battles these past 2 years, so you'll get used to it before long. She's so cute. Her outfit's so cute. Just the answer I'd expect from you, Shez. I guess I could learn a thing or two from you. I feel like Annette and Shez, like kindred spirits, you know? They both have horrible sense of direction, get lost easily. Lots of orange, right? Clumsy. Pretty sure Shez is pretty clumsy too.
By the by.
That's in the canon somewhere, right? It looks like Emperor Edelgard has spent these past 2 years steadily preparing for war. She removed the regent, Lord Arundel. Then she dismissed Prime Minister Ayer and established a Southern Church. She might have even been plotting this while she was at the Officers' Academy. You don't say. No, that couldn't be possible. She was way too busy with essays and homework, just like we were. The Kingdom Army has taken on members of the Knights of Seros and refugee volunteers. I'm glad to have them, of course, but there's no way to vet all their backgrounds. Who knows which one's a spy, you know?
Don't screw it up, okay?
We need to keep a sharp eye out. If you notice anyone suspicious, make sure you take action. Okay. Do we just jump on them with a knife? Is that what we're gonna be doing? Training grounds. Nobody here. Rodrigue.
Indeed. At your service.
I will accompany you in the coming battle. I have far more freedom now that I've stepped down from my post as Duke Fraldarius. I mean, Felix is here too. So what freedom is this we're talking about exactly? I plan to leave our territory entirely to my son, but I hear he's commanding a unit in this war as well. Okay. I should just read, you know. So my wife and younger brother are temporarily in charge of Fraldarius. Though of course I've told Felix he'll have to return from time to time to check on things. No thank you. We want Felix on the team. We're not letting him go. Okay, we're gonna take the long way around because I'm not good at reading maps, can't navigate, get lost easily. Hey, Ingrid, I like her outfit too. I like so many of their outfits. I can't believe it's been 2 years, Shez. I've heard a lot about what you've been doing. Sounds like you've presided over a great number of battles. We'll be counting on you for this next one too. Reassuring response, humble response, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I've got your back. I'm gonna fight as hard as I can against the Empire. I'm glad to hear that. Let's make sure we all survive this. But in any case, let's just both do our best. We can't afford to lose. All right, sure. Works for me. Who are you?
How can I serve?
Ferdiad is without a doubt the largest city in Blaidd territory. However, Camulus, in the west, is also a town of fair size and boasts a historic cathedral at its center to boot. I heard that most of the clergy who made it to the kingdom are planning to settle there. Alright, sure. One person at the back here.
Well?
Vargas has changed over these 2 years, both in the army structure and within the hierarchy of lords. And with the ruler of the Dusker Peninsula, Viscount Clement, dealt with. My people have begun moving back to their homes. Oh, that's so good! Oh, I'm so happy for you to do. Compliment their efforts, ask if you'll return to Dusker.
What do you think?
Dusker's your home too, right? Are you gonna go back?
No.
No, my place is with His Majesty, from now until the end of time. Alright, feel like we could've... Ooh, the dude has some earrings. Those are really big earrings. Oh, just the one. Okay. Cool. Kingdom Nobles, a register of prominent noble houses of the Holy Kingdom of Vargas. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Seiros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this documentation. 1179 edition. Did Claude sneak into the camp? Just drop this here, you know? Trying to frame Dimitri for stealing stuff from the church library. Alright, House Blaiddyd. This house claims Blaiddyd of the 10 Elites as its ancestor. It has ruled the kingdom for over 400 years, ever since Lugh, the King of Lions, claimed victory in the War of the Eagle and Lion in 751. This secured the kingdom's independence from the Adrestian Empire, after which Lugh was crowned as its inaugural king by the Church of Seiros. House Blaiddyd resides in Ferdia, the kingdom capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain, and many of the fiefdoms in the north of Fodlan as its vassals. With the passing of King Lambert in 1176, his older brother, Grand Duke Rufus of Itha, assumed the burden of ruling the kingdom in the young crown prince's stead. Even still, strife and disorder continue to plague the land, as well as assassinations. House Fraldarius. This House of Dukes claims Fraldarius of the 10 Elites as its ancestor. It is one of the most ancient houses on record, even amongst kingdom nobility. It is said that Kaifon, the sworn friend of Lugh, the King of Lions, was also related to the hero Fraldarius. House Gautier. This House of Margraves claims Gautier of the 10 Elites as its ancestor. Its territory lies in the northernmost reaches of the kingdom. As such, it has safeguarded kingdom territory against incursions by the people of the Strang region for over 200 years. House Charon. This House of Counts claims Charon of the 10 Elites as its ancestor. Tasked with negotiating between the resistance armies and the Church of Seiros during the War of the Eagle and Lion, the head of House Charon continues the tradition of a ceremonial competition within the kingdom. House Galatea. When House Daphne, once a cornerstone of the Leicester Alliance, was divided in two over an inheritance feud, half of them defected to Vargas and established House Galatea, which was granted the noble title of Count. Much of its territory consists of a frigid wasteland where a severe famine occurred in the early 1170s. Ooh, sucks for them. A noble house, or House Row, a noble house that once held territory in the Northern Empire. When the fortress city of Arianrod was constructed within its domain, it revolted against the Empire and pledged the entirety of its territory, including Arianrod, to the Holy Kingdom of Vargas. For this contribution, it was awarded the noble title of Count. House Clement. This house originally held no more than a lordship over a single castle in the west of the kingdom, but it was awarded the noble title of Viscount for its great success in the subjugation of the Dusker region in 1176. Afterwards, it was granted the Dusker region as its feudal estate. Alright, and then taken away when they incited a rebellion. Well, I guess they didn't incite the rebellion, but they participated in it, so you know.
I've been waiting for you.
I was waiting for you, Shez. Allow me to explain our plan of action.
How about this?
Let us first look at this map. We are preparing to march from our camp, which is located here. Once we are ready, we will advance to Aelel, the Valley of Torment, and rendezvous with Lady Rhea. Why does it look like Aelel is in Alliance territory? Is it? I don't even know. Whatever, it's fine. However, we have received reports of bandits disturbing the peace in that area.
There you have it.
We will need to strike them down and restore order for us to proceed safely. Alright, sure. You must not let your guard down, no matter who we face. Do make sure you are fully prepared for what lies ahead. For instance, have you had a chance to use the training grounds or browse the marketplace yet?
I implore you.
There are facilities where you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. Oh, I plan to use those. Be sure to make use of them. Oh, we will. We will. Okie dokie. Hold on. Menu, view log, reset camera. I can't fast travel. Rude. They took away my fast travel. So rude. All right, where... Okay, I guess we could do the training first, or we could... I think... Okay, I think the far right is like the blacksmith and stuff. I don't know if we can use that yet. Did he say if we could use that yet? Browse... Oh, no, it's the marketplace. Right? Training grounds? Marketplace? I think the marketplace is the top right. I think the bottom right is... Yeah, it's the armor. And the blacksmith isn't here yet. No! Welcome! Take a gander at all our wondrous weapons.
Welcome.
I don't need any
Come
of
back
this.
soon.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Well then. Took away my fast travel. I've got plenty of goods that will surely come in handy. I look forward to doing business with you.
I carry a little of everything. Hope to see you again soon.
I'm good, thank you. I don't think I have any room in my inventory for this stuff anyway. Like, even if I wanted to buy from you, man. I want to support your business, I do, but, the economy kind of sucks right now. And, you know, I'm a wandering mercenary, so money's kind of tight. Here you can train your mind and body and gain proficiency in new classes. It never hurts to be prepared. I'm sure I'll be seeing you often.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
All right, let's see what we can do. I mean, do we want to change Shez's class? Do we want to try something different? We could make him into a mage. I don't know what all spells he'll learn, but we could make him into a mage. That would be cool, right? Or an archer. We can make him... I was gonna say Wyvern Lord, but I don't want him to be a Wyvern Lord. Can we make him into a Barbarossa? Because I would love to have Shez on a Wyvern with a bow. I think it's kind of unfair that they limit the weapons you can use, depending on your class. Rude. It's just rude. It's so limiting, you know? No, I like Shez and his dual swords. We'll keep him as is. Although, we can always train him up in the other classes and see if he gets, like, some sort of new technique or something. Even if we never use it, you know? Make him into a priest. Or a bishop. Or a mage. Dimitri. Dimitri is currently a High Lord? Okay, Dedue can't. He becomes a Great Knight. Alright, cool. I was honestly gonna put him on a Wyvern, but whatever. Felix. We could make him into a mercenary or a thief. Swordmaster and Mortal Savant. Make him into a dancer or a trickster. Yeah, sure, why not? Felix, I thought we gave you a better sword than that.
I'll reach for new heights.
I could have sworn we gave you a better sword than that, Felix. Oh, Ash. Ash is already a bow knight, because he's awesome. Do we want to do something else with him, though? We could. But what? Make him into a mage. We'll make him into a mage. or a brawler? Or a wyvern lord, maybe? So many decisions. I don't like decisions. Because I am very indecisive. What does Sylvain become? Sylvain becomes a holy knight. Oh, interesting, interesting. All right, Mercedes. Right, okay. Annette. This is so unfair. They took Annette from us. And now she's like, yes, I do like Falcon Knights. I do. Rodrigue is also going to be a holy knight. We should make Felix into a holy knight too, so they can bond. All right, so that's everyone. All right, let's begin training.
You needn't hold back, Ash.
Yes, I'm a knight now, and I won't let you outdo me.
Like, how do you become a knight? Do you just graduate and then you get a medal, you get a diploma, and it's like, hey, you're a knight. Congrats.
We earned this growth together.
I mean, why wasn't Raphael able to become a knight? You know?
Hey, a new power. All right.
You guys had the same education,
How can I best use this power?
same training.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Not hard
No,
for Sylvain.
This is not my peak.
Yes, this makes sense. I'll be able to help even more now.
That was cool.
That felt good. Let's do it again.
Oh wow,
This'll help me break new boundaries.
that was fast.
Yes.
Oops.
Hey, I'm stronger.
Since I have a lot of people who mastered their classes,
Time to work you into shape.
we'll get them new classes. Don't wanna. Oh, he's gonna be even slower now, isn't he?
I will devote myself to this new path.
We support you. Felix ain't there yet. Did we say we were doing something different with Ash? I feel like we did. Let's make him into a priest, guys. Let's make him into a priest. Sylvain is like the only person who did not get his
How do I look?
his hero's relic. Kinda salty about it.
Do you think it's a fit? Sure, I'll take a swing at it. I believe in my own potential.
Oh, right. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. I was right. Okie dokie. Let's go back to training. Ash. I know you're really good at the whole bow knight thing, but we're gonna train you as monk from now on.
A nice sparring session should shake some of the rust off these old bones. I only hope becoming Duke hasn't dulled your blade.
Worry about yourself, old man. Let's do this.
Definitely hasn't dulled his anger. His attitude.
Fine enough.
This will help everyone out.
This is better than training alone.
How can I best use this power?
Hey, I'm getting better.
I could use this.
For His Majesty.
So pretty.
We've definitely got some work to do.
Oh, I forgot to. I
I'm
think.
getting better.
With Shez.
I think I've learned something new.
Interesting. Essence of Light.
I'll be able to help even more now.
Time to work you into shape.
Priest or mage? Priest or mage? Let's go with priest first.
Well, this'll take some getting used to.
Oh wait, did I accidentally?
Can't wait to see how you do.
Oh, we've got the bare necessities at least. Time to get to work. No, we're not done yet. No, dude. No. Oh no, he's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
A nice sparring session should shake some of the rust off these old bones. I only hope becoming Duke hasn't dulled your blade.
Worry about yourself, old man. Let's do this. Some things you can't learn on your own.
I've grasped new strength.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Got to give this a try sometime.
The more I'm capable of, the more I can help His Majesty.
You needn't hold back, Ash.
Yes, I'm a knight now, and I won't let you outdo me.
We earned this growth together.
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
No, this is not my peak.
Yes, this makes sense.
We've definitely got some work to do.
How can I best use this power?
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Hey, I'm stronger.
Training can be the difference. Can't wait to see how you do.